Welcome back, everybody. We got our Ice Pop Prime today. We're staying hydrated, and as you can tell by the title of the stream, this is the creating of my final Baseball 9 team. After this, we will not be making any more teams. Obviously, we've done it twice with two teams: the Legend team, the OG, and then the current team with current MLB players. And I think this team will be the last one. There's only, I think, so much I can do with these, and we'll get into all this, how this team's going to work and stuff here in a second. But it feels good to be back. How are we doing, everybody? Feels good to be back, baby. I know that you guys have been asking for a new team, especially since we finished off the current team in winning Royal 1 and then also doing the Playing Every League in Baseball 9 stream with them as well and finishing that. It's been kind of dry with a new team since then, because that's been a little over a month. I believe it was July 19th is when we did the last stream with that current team, and then we've been doing challenge videos and Legend team. We had the Torpedo Bat that brought back the current team. We showed that off there the other day, and now it's time to get something new started. This is the beginning of the end, y'all. This is the beginning of the end. The last time we'll play through all these leagues with a new team. Doesn't mean we'll for sure be done with Baseball 9 after this. Obviously, there will still be challenges and stuff. And who knows, maybe they add another league in the future. They added Royal League last year. If they add another league, we'll have to go beat the new league with each team as well. So, but yeah, this will be the last time we do this, y'all. It'll be the last time. Let's see who's in here, by the way. Good to see y'all in here. We got Miki, we got all baseball, anythings. Good to see you guys in here. We got Horse Guy, Puzzles Gaming, Devilry Post, Mr. Cameron, Baseball and everything. Good to see you, my man. The best, what is up? Alejandro, Holden, Avon, Waffles 144, Marcus. We got Gavin in here. What team do we think it's gonna be? That's a good question, Ray. What do you think the theme of this team is gonna be? What do you guys think? Clay3507, what is up? Shauna Van Z, good to see you. Joshua BNFF Outdoors, glad you can make it via our family. Scooter, what's up? Kristen, Joshua, the Penguin Dude. Who else is in here? Bane Hockey. We got Roll MKE, good to see you here as well. And then we also got, who else in here? You guys are coming in hot here. Julian, what's up? Good to see you. Kirk. Who else? We got Alyssa. Y'all, the chat is honestly low-key popping right now. How we feeling? We're already at 51 likes, y'all. So the goal will be 100 likes to get Miko back on stream. So we're already at 51. We're already halfway there. We are 49 likes away. If you guys are just now joining and have not subscribed, we highly appreciate that. We're 49 likes away from 100 to get Miko on stream. Who will be the 100th like? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Christy, what is up? Kim, good to see you. Texas Softball Flaming Fox. We got Hamps, good to see you as well. Julian, good to see you. We'll talk about what the team's going to be here in a second. Joe on the diamond, glad you can make it. Patricia, what is up? We got, who else is in here? Y'all, let's see. And we're caught back up. We got Raku, good to see you here as well. If we're not starting anything wrong, I apologize. We got Chris D. My day's been good. How about you? Just been busy. You know what? Here's how my day went today. I was editing a bunch of shorts on videos that have gone up the past few days because I kind of got behind. We've been busting out some content this week. It's been a busy week. So I was editing shorts earlier, and then I also filmed a new sponsorship video that'll be going in a video next week. That's the only details I'm going to be given on that. And then there was something else I did in between there. Oh, obviously I was prepping for this live stream and stuff as well. I had to get everything ready for this as well. So that's been the day today. Had to do all that all with one day, and I was able to eat dinner, and then we're right back here and continuing work technically by streaming. So Electro, what is up? Good to see you. Blaze, glad you can make it. Who else is in here? Penguin Gamer, good to see you guys here. Andrew Sports Card Collection, glad you can make it. Patricia, what's up? Who else is in here? I lost my spot. Eamon, what's up? Susan, good to see you. 25 likes away from 100, y'all. Almost got 150 people watching already. Who's gonna get that 100th like? Who else is in here? Ballsy, Martin, YT, what is up? Spacers, Doggo, good to see you. Emilio, good to see you as well. H Games, what's up? Iron Plays, good to see you. And also, y'all, I just saw one of y'all chats in there. Did y'all see that? Maybe we don't have all football fans in here, but if you guys are football fans, did you guys just see that Micah Parsons got traded to the Packers, and then they are agreeing on a 4-year, $188 million deal? Did that news just come out of nowhere or what? Like, I know they've been talking about, is there a possibility of him traded and stuff and everything? Yes. But y'all, that was just a bomb that dropped. I was like, what? So shout out to Packers fans. Packers fans, how you guys feeling about that? Cowboys fans, how you guys feeling about that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Lions fan, you're sad. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be chasing down golf twice a year. Minimum. Where do you guys feel, Packers fans? Do you guys think this, going into this, obviously, playoffs definitely are on the line and stuff. How does Micah affect that in terms of you guys? Do you guys think that is the missing piece? You guys need to be Super Bowl contenders, or does Jordan Love hold you guys back? How do you guys feel about Jordan? There's lots of different aspects. I'm interested, man. I'm interested. Texans fan, ooh, that Mixon news is not great. That Mixon news is not great. Joshua, what's up, by the way? Packers are just mid. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, obviously that helps them a lot on the defense when it comes to an edge rusher, pass rusher there in Micah, but I don't know. Chiefs Kingdom, seeing some Dolphins fans in there. How do you guys feel about those jerseys that got released too, the rivalry ones? I think they're okay. I don't know. For some reason, I still like the, what were the jerseys that were on Thursday Night Football back in the day? I don't remember what those were called, but I still honestly like those more. I don't know why. But the Bills ones are pretty sweet. The Miami ones are pretty sweet. Honestly, I don't dislike any of them, but... Kirk, what's up? Saber, good to see you. Bears might finally have a chance. Why do you see that? Oh, you're... Okay. You're probably not relating to the Micah Parsons. It has to be sarcasm. All right, y'all. We just wanted to get the chat trying to get that chat bumping on what's going on around here. Baseball is going well as well. Dodgers swept the Reds. The Reds got swept for the first time in I think 40+ series or something like that. So it helped my Dodgers. They're up 2 games I think on the Padres right now, but the Mets kept beating the Phillies, and then the Reds decided to get swept. So the Reds aren't looking great for the wild card right now, but the Dodgers improved. So that was a tough series to watch. Ford on top, good to see you. Red Sox sweep, yes. I believe the Yankees just swept as well in a series. They're looking pretty decent. They're pretty decent. Scooter, what's up? I appreciate you. All right, y'all. We're already, what, 11 minutes in? We need to get this thing going, y'all. We need to get this thing going. We're going to be creating this team. And so, y'all have been asking me, what is this team going to be? What is the theme going to be? Here's the theme. There is none. It's a free-for-all. We're not going to lock down to a specific sport or league or anything like that. Whatever is the most popular amongst the community at each position, we're just going to make that player. So it could be anywhere from Michael Jordan. I have had so many people say, add Michael Jordan to your team when I was finishing up with the current team. I saw so many Michael Jordans. It was starting to get annoying. If you guys want Michael Jordan on the team, which he technically did play baseball, so it would actually kind of make sense. We can put him on. If you guys want to put Darth Vader on the team, I don't care. Whatever is the most popular is who we will be adding to the team, and it doesn't matter the genre or what. It can be movie stars. We can do Brad Pitt from the F1 movie. I don't care. We can do Superman that just came out. We can do Reed Richards or Franklin the Baby. I don't care. There's no theme. Since it's the final team, we're just gonna have fun with it, y'all. We're just gonna have fun with it. Unless it's something that we could deem controversial, and like then obviously if we got into that territory, that's a different story. But that's the theme. There is none. It's whatever you guys want. You guys are gonna primarily run this team. Community will choose and stuff like that. We can do basketball players. We can do football. We can do baseball. We can do hockey. We can do Wayne Gretzky. I don't care. So. All right, so how do we feel about that? Are we happy that it's a non-locked down team and it's not a specific theme, or are you guys not happy about that? How are we feeling? Technically, I could add myself for the first time as well. Yes, I could add myself. Everyone, I'm fair game. So. Good. I was hoping you guys would like that, because there was always some people out there or suggestions that it was like obviously it couldn't fit with the current or the legends, and it was always baseball. Now we're gonna have fun with it. So yeah, we can do Coach Rack as well from the Savannah Bananas. We can do all that stuff. Joseph wants a specific theme. We could, but at that point, if we kept doing specific themes, you guys would keep asking for new teams to try and get players that weren't on that theme. So with this being the final team, I figured don't lock it down, so then we can just do whoever. That's the thought process behind it. This will be the final team that we do on this game. Now, if I ever do a new Baseball 9 game in the future or something like that, obviously that changes things. But for this game, that's what we'll be doing. All right, y'all. So now that you guys know that, are we ready to get into this thing and get this thing started? We're gonna be starting from the beginning. I mean, you think we started our team with the Legends back in 2022 in April. So it's been 3.5 years since then. We started our current team in September of 2023, like a year and a half later. And then now about almost 2 years since we started the current team, we're starting our last team. So you guys gotta remember, we're going to play this from Rookie 3 all the way until we beat the game at Royal 1 as it is currently. And from that, we should be able to spawn another playing every league in Baseball 9 stream once we beat the game with them, probably in a couple years, probably a year and a half, 2 years. And then also, we'll be able to do a from Rookie to Royalty video with this last team as well. And those will be those final ones. So. This is the beginning of the end, y'all. The beginning of the end. Appreciate y'all being here. And also, we are 8 likes off 100. Got almost 200 people watching. If you guys have not liked, subscribe, we highly appreciate it. The goal is 100 likes to get Miko on stream. And then I think we'll probably do every maybe 25 or 50 likes for another treat on top of that. Every 50 or 25 likes. It depends on what it's looking like towards the end of the stream, because we don't want to give them too many treats. All right, let's go ahead and switch this thing over. All right, there we go. And y'all, for just a second, I'm going to keep this muted because of the background music on the game. Unless you guys want to hear the background music until I can turn it off. If you guys would like to hear the background music, just say yes. If not, put no. Because we're on this beginning screen for when you like first start the team. So I can't turn that off until we get to that point. You guys want to hear the background music? Yeah, it's getting turned off as soon as I can get the point that I can get to the settings. But until then, we can turn it on. In the video, I can edit that out, so you guys won't hear it in the video. But if you guys want to hear it, we can. Everybody wants to hear the background music. Okay. All right, there you guys go. We'll just play the background music for you for now. Also, thank you guys for 100 likes. We're already at 119. That gets Miko on stream and a treat. We'll make the next goal. The next goal will be 150 likes for Miko to get his second treat. And then at 200, we'll do 3. So if you guys haven't liked already, 31 likes away from the next goal of 150. And let me switch this over. If I could, you would crank the background music. It is pretty fire, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted or not. I don't think this music gets copyrighted on YouTube, because I don't think they use a specific song. I think they made this. I have no clue though. So we'll find out if this stream gets copyrighted or not. Yeah, background music, I always turn it off no matter the game pretty much, because of being copyrighted actually. Swingin' Nines, what's up, brother? Good to see you here, my man Marty. Everybody say hello to Swingin' Nines, a fellow Baseball 9 YouTuber. Returned from his break, feels good to be back. We are back, the community is back, baby. Marty's back, the community's back. Will Harding, what's up, by the way? Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I'm gonna start recording my intro, and then we're gonna go through, we're gonna recruit our first player, because we obviously have to. You guys will help me choose our first player, and then we're gonna play our first game. And that's all we're gonna be doing in this one. And then probably in a following stream here in a couple weeks or a week or whenever, we'll play the Rookie 3 Championship and go through like we have on the other teams. But this is the grand opening of this squad. Welcome in if you guys are just not joining, by the way. We almost have 200 people watching. I appreciate you. 19 off of 150 next goal to get Miko his second treat. Welcome in, y'all. If you guys haven't liked Trav, we highly appreciate it. Oh, hold on. Let me put this back on. Capture cursor's on. All right, cool. All right, welcome back to more Baseball 9. And so this is going to be the final team I ever create in Baseball 9. We're starting up a new team in this one after just beating the game with the current team about a month ago. And as you can tell, we are back out. And as you can tell, we are back at the welcome screen. We got the OG music playing. We got our team of generic normals. And it's time to get this thing started. All right, let's go ahead and just skip this right here. I don't feel like I need to learn how to pitch and bat, given that I beat the game twice. Unless you guys want me to play the tutorial, I can play it for you if you want, but that's gonna be just a waste of time, so. Change the music, it's copyright. Well, if the stream gets copyrighted, I don't really care. That I don't really care about. After the fact, if I put it up in an actual video, then I'd care more. Roman, what's up, by the way? Don't play it, don't play it. Good, because I don't want to play it either. I'm seeing most people say don't play it. Now I'm seeing... No, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it. Also, thank you for the 199 swinging nines. I appreciate it, Marty. Baseball 9 community is truly the best. It is. It really is. It really is. Okay, just like in the past, we have received 7 recruit tickets to start, so we can recruit our first player ever on this team. And you're probably wondering, Jay, before you recruit your first player, what is the theme of this team going to be? And so the theme of this team is that there is actually no theme. It is a free-for-all. Whoever is the most popular person among the community for each player that we recruit and customize will be who we go with. So that could be a baseball player in the MLB, or the minors, or college, or high school, or it could be a player from a different sport like Michael Jordan. I've seen tons of Michael Jordans over the years to be added to my teams, and technically he did play baseball, so it would make sense. We could do football players, we could do anything outside of that. If you guys wanted to do Darth Vader and go Star Wars route, we can do that. You guys want to do Brad Pitt from the F1 movie, Superman, I don't care. It's going to be up to you guys. Since this is the final team, I don't want to limit it to a certain theme. We're just going to have fun with it, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and receive our recruit tickets. There are 7 of them. And now it's time to recruit our first player. And it always makes us recruit a center fielder off the bat, which takes 7 recruit tickets exactly. And I wish you could choose what position and it didn't force you to do center fielder. But we're gonna go ahead and recruit our first batter right here. And so it gives us K. Hernandez. And we're obviously gonna be customizing that to a player of your guys' choosing here in just a second. Go ahead and add him to the starting lineup. Replace the normal that's in center right now. And there he is on the left. And now that I think about it, let's go ahead and do the sound to turn off the music since we're there. Let's put the voice on voice 3. Yes, I think that's the one you guys like me to do. Also, we need to turn off show pitch location. Since they added that, we're going to turn off show home animation in the home run contest. And I think all of our settings are optimized for this squad. All right, y'all. You guys ready to help me choose our first player? If you guys are just now joining, we are 9 likes off of 150. That's our next goal, to get Miko another treat. That'll be 2 on the stream. If you guys haven't liked, subscribed, we highly appreciate it. We got 200 people watching. We appreciate y'all. All right. I'm seeing lots of Steph Currys. I'm not going to lie. It's looking like Steph Curry might be our first player. George Washington. We're going to have a crazy team. Heck, we could do the Avengers if we wanted. I mean, I don't care. We can throw Iron Man in there. It's going to be kind of hard to find a face for like superheroes like Iron Man and stuff, but unless we did Tony Stark, but like the Hawk, I don't know how you recreate the Hawk in this. There's obviously no like big green muscle guy. So all right, I don't even know where to start, y'all, for this first player. And also, thank you guys for 150 likes. We just passed it. That gets Miko another treat. For his next treat, if we get to 200, he will get 3 treats. So if you guys are just now joining and also have not subscribed, we are 47 likes off of our next goal of 200. Appreciate y'all. Next team should be Dodgers or Reds all-time team. This is actually probably going to be the last team I do in Baseball 9. That's the plan, is for this to be the last team, which is why there is actually no theme on this one. Because if I kept doing a theme, we would keep having to do new teams. You guys would keep requesting. And that's why we're going to probably stick with just this last team as no theme. Which I believe Marty, Swingin' Nine's team that he's been doing since he started, I believe there is no certain theme, correct? I believe it's just whoever the community wants. Because I know he had like Jesus. I don't remember who else he had. Did you have like, I don't know. But I know Jesus was on his team, and there was a bunch of random other people. I didn't think there was a theme, so I think we're kind of doing what we did with like Marty did. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what is the most popular thing in chat. I'm seeing lots of different names. That's the one thing that makes it tough, is if we don't do a theme. I'm seeing lots of Steph Currys. I see Mario. Yeah, Mario's an option. George Washington's up there. I'm seeing tons of Steph Currys, though, which is honestly shocking. I'm seeing some Tyreek Hills in there. Superman. Seeing some Jesuses. But I'm seeing a ton of Steph Currys. And chat is going crazy right now. And actually, let me turn back on the music up here. There we go. It's not going to be very quiet now. Do a poll. Okay, we'll do a poll with the most requested people, which I'm seeing mostly Steph Curry's, George Washington's. I'm seeing lots of Supermans. I'm seeing some LeBrons in there. I think Steph Curry and George Washington for sure. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we see George Washington from other people. Actually, I don't know. It's really a lot of anything spamming George Washington. This is gonna be tough, y'all. I'm seeing some Patrick Mahomes. Man, chat is going crazy. I'm trying to narrow this down. Holy cow, man. All right, I'm seeing more George Washington. So we'll do Steph Curry, George Washington's. I'm seeing some Supermans in there. Seeing some Spider-Mans. Seeing some Coach Rax. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead. Okay. All right, let's do that. I think I know the most popular that I've seen in there so far. Should our first recruited player on the final team be in baseball 9? All right, I see lots of Steph Currys. I see lots of George Washingtons. I'm seeing Jesus a lot. Shout out to my man Jesus. Can I get an amen? Let's see. Last option. I think the last option is going to be probably Superman. I've seen a decent amount of Supermans in there. All right, so I know everybody's been putting a lot of ideas in the chat. They're wide-ranging, but the most I'm seeing out of all the names reoccurring between multiple different accounts, not just being spammed by one account, is Steph Curry, George Washington, Jesus, and Superman. So that's going to be the poll here to start for our first player. Obviously, we still have 25 more players to recruit, and we will change players pretty much in each video / league. Even when we get a full team, we'll continue to swap players out since it's not a specific theme. Try to get as much in the community as possible. So those are probably the most popular I've seen in the chat, but there are a lot of people in the chat putting different ideas. So those are your guys' choices for our first player. Also, if you guys just now joined in, welcome in. We are starting our new team on Baseball 9. What we're gonna call this team is the final team. So we called the Legends team, the Legend team, the current MLB Players team, the current team. Now that we finish those teams off, we still do videos with them. This team is gonna be called the final team because it's gonna be the last team I do on Baseball 9. In terms of playing through and starting from the beginning. And that's again why we're not doing a specific theme, is because it's gonna be the last team. So we're gonna leave this poll up until about 6:30. So you guys got about a little over 2 minutes to vote on that. If you guys haven't, and welcome in if you guys haven't started voting, go ahead and start voting. We're also 33 likes off of our next goal of 200. now 32. That'll get Miko his third treat. He's already coming on stream. You guys just now joining. If you guys haven't liked, subscribe, we highly appreciate that. All right, let's see what this poll is looking like. All right, whoa! This is neck and neck right now. Steph is at 30%, George Washington's at 28, and Jesus is at 29. We have 3 options within like 1 or 2% of each other, and then Superman's at 12. So Superman was not as popular, but I think we got this right in terms of Steph, George, and Jesus. This is a really tight race here to start. Already almost at 100 votes already. If you guys are just now joining, we are trying to vote for our first player. We're going to recruit him, and then we're going to get this thing started. I just can't get over how close this poll is, y'all. That is wild to me. Steph seems to be pulling away a little bit, though. He's at 34% now. George Washington and Jesus are 28 and 27. It's looking like Steph Curry. So we're going to stay in the sports world for our first player if we go with Steph. But it'll be the first player that we've ever recruited on Baseball 9 that is not a baseball player. Technically, if we did Michael Jordan, he was a baseball player, so he would have still been in the baseball realm. But Steph Curry obviously has never played pro baseball. So, all right, we got less than a minute, y'all, and we're going to end that poll. If you guys are just now joining, we are trying to finish out this poll. We got a couple of seconds left. If you guys haven't voted, go ahead and do so. And yeah, I think Steph is pulling away. It's not even that close anymore. It's looking like our first player is going to be Steph Curry. Also, 23 likes off of 200 as well. Appreciate y'all coming in as well. Seahawks or Bengals? It's tough. Bengals are my hometown team, so they're obviously one of my favorites. Seahawks, I've grown up liking them since I was little. My dad always liked them. It was literally so how I became a Dodgers and Seahawks fan, my dad loved their color blues. And that's how he chose his team when he was younger. And that's how I grew up to be both a Cincinnati sports fan and fan of Dodgers and Seahawks. It's their shades of blues that my dad liked and how I came along and liked them since I was young. So, interesting fact. All right, so poll is done. It's 6:30. Let's see. I believe Steph won. All right, let's see. Results are in. If they would load, can they please load? Okay, so we asked the chat, who should our first recruited player on the final team be in Baseball 9? Remember, there is no locked theme. This can be literally anyone. The most popular names we saw was Steph Curry, Jesus, George Washington, Superman. Over 100 votes. The winner was Steph Curry with 37% of the votes. Jesus came in second at 28%. George Washington came in third at 24%, and Superman came in last at only 9%. So the first player you guys voted on to be on the final team is NBA superstar and honestly legend Steph Curry. Obviously believe he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He literally changed the game, and it'll be the first time we've ever gone with a player outside of the baseball world, but we're still staying in the sports world with Steph. All right, y'all. Steph Curry was not on my list for the first player. I'm not gonna lie. Horse guy is disappointing. Is disappointed. Hey, there's only so much we can do. We gotta go with whatever we're seeing the most in chat, and then let you guys choose off of that. There's just too many different options. Any Warriors fans out there, if you guys don't like Steph Curry, obviously you're not going to like this. But if you guys do like Steph Curry and you're a Warriors fan, you're probably loving this right now. All right, so let me go ahead and get this started. We'll go ahead and customize them. And then I think, what should the team name be, y'all? I'm debating on just going final. But what should the team name be? We can't go JayFishes. We can't do Brooklyn Dodgers. What should the team name be? Try and think of something that encompasses everything, like, because we can do any type of person. All right. Okay, so I went ahead and put together a poll based off of the most popular names I was seeing in my chat to try and choose who our first recruited player is going to be on the final team. And so the most popular names I saw in the chat included Steph Curry, Jesus, George Washington, and Superman. And so then I asked my chat in a poll, out of those top 4 people, who should it be? And after over 100 votes, the results came in, and Steph Curry won the poll at 37%. Jesus came in second at 28%. George Washington came in third at 24%. And Superman came in last at only 9%. So the chat has spoken. My community has spoken. And for the first player on the final team, which has really no restrictions, we are going to stay within the sports world with Steph Curry. But for the first time ever, we're going to recruit a non-baseball player to the team and bring in our first NBA superstar and legend, Steph Curry. All right, y'all. The finalists. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like the finalists. You keep the, since this is the final team, that's what I'm calling it, like I did the current team and legend team. I like the finalists. I like that play on words. What do you guys think about the finalists? How are we feeling about the finalists? That was actually, hey, Pixie Poppets. I don't know if Pixie Poppets came up with it, but that was the first user I saw say the finalists. Whoever came with that name, if it was Pixie, shout out. That was actually pretty darn good, y'all. I don't know who came up with that. That was actually, I was trying to think of how we could do something with the final. That was not on, that didn't even cross my mind. That was actually pretty good. Now, do we do the finalists or do we do finalists? Dang, that was actually solid, y'all. Okay. Joseph's not feeling it. I'm seeing lots of people saying they like it. I think Joseph was actually the first one that said that they didn't like it. The fishes, we're not going to do anything with fishes in it because we did JayFishes already. The Brewers. I think let's just keep it finalists. I think I don't want to do the finalists. I think we just let's just do just do finalists. I think finalists is the best. Raku says that they came up with it. Hey, shout out to you. Whoever came up with it. Appreciate it. I know I've seen some other names in there, but finalist was actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It keeps final in there. Let's do that. And then we'll go ahead and customize our first player and then play our first game. Also, 17 likes off of 200 to get Miko his third treat. If you guys haven't liked, I highly appreciate it. Let's do this thing. Also, I asked my community, what should our team name be for this team? And so someone came up with the name The Finalists. And it's believed to be Raku. If I pronounced that name wrong, I apologize. But it's a play on this being the final team and make it into like a sports team name. The chat seems to love it. I like it as well. So let's go ahead and name our team The Finalists. And we're just going to do finalists. We're not going to do the. Are we going to do finalists or finalists? Like that with the S on the end? I think so, because normally team names has the S on the end, so. Ninja Plops, I do like that one too, but I'm going to keep baseball the name because there's no certain theme. Finalists. Yeah, plural is better because that would mean that normally team names have the S on the end, so we're going to keep it like that. So there you guys have it. We are going to call this team The Finalists. And actually, let's go ahead and do it all caps. Let's redo that. Let's redo that. Hold on, hold on. Let's redo that for the video. I've just remembered that the challengers, we normally do this all caps. Hold on. Let's re-record that. I can edit this out. I can edit this out in the video. I also went ahead and asked my community what should the team name be for the final team. And so a user by the name of Raku, if I pronounced that name wrong, I apologize, came up with the name The Finalists, which is a play on this team being considered the final team, but also making it kind of into a sports team name as well. The chat seemed to love it. I liked it. And that's what we're going to go with. We're going to name this final team The Finalists. The Finalists. And there you guys have it. Now all we got to do is customize our first recruited player, K. Hernandez, to be Steph Curry, and then we can get into our first game ever with the final team in Baseball 9. All right, let's do this thing, baby. And y'all, if you guys didn't get the player or team name you wanted in this video, remember, we have 25 other players, and once we have all our teams set, we're going to continue to change names pretty much in every video based on what you guys want. So don't worry, we have plenty more to go. We didn't have it tonight. Things will change here in future streams, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's go to customize. All right, S. Oh, I need to take that off caps lock. There we go. Curry. Obviously, he's number 30 in basketball. And so the thing is when it comes to players that are not in sports and don't have a certain number associated with it, we'll have to find a number that's significant to the person or character to use as their number. So like Steph Curry is number 30 in basketball, so we use that. But I'm trying to think of a good example. What's a good example of a person that doesn't have a like sports number, but they have a number attached to them? Like, I don't know. George Washington, literally, he was on the poll. He came in third. He will probably eventually be on here. I'm trying to think of an example, but like, I don't know. George Washington would be 76. Yeah, 1776. Makes sense. That's a good example. Raku is on fire right now. Goodness. That's actually a pretty good example. Thanos was for 6. Yeah, with the 6 Infinity Stones. Exactly like that. I couldn't think of anything on the top of my head, but that was actually pretty fire. All right, Steph Curry, I'm pretty sure would bat and throw right. I believe he's a righty. Obviously shoots righty, I'm pretty sure. You don't see a lot of lefty shooters. So I think Curry would be a righty. Are we in agreement he would bat and throw right? I don't know. I've never seen him actually swing a baseball bat. I could be wrong. We can't give him actually any other gear, actually. So we actually can't even change. It actually works out that we recruited a righty to start. So we can't change the caps. We can't really do anything with 3,000 coins, but we can change. Man, this face is actually going to be tough, y'all. We don't have any coins to change his face. I just realized we only have 3,000 coins, y'all. What face would we go with if we had the coins, though? We can't change the motion or anything. We can't even change his height, which he's 6'3", so I guess we could just keep him at the normal. We can't change anything, really. I don't even know what his face would be. Is there a face that even looks like him? I don't even think there's a face that really looks like him. This is gonna be interesting when it comes to certain characters. Like, how do we do Superman? Or, I mean, not Superman, but how do we do like Thanos or Hawk if you guys chose them? I mean, I guess that would be, do we go the generic white or generic black? I don't, because he is light skinned. So what do we want to do? We can really only choose from these 3 faces. I don't even see another face after the fact that would look anything like him, honestly. Maybe this one in the future. I think that's the only one that kind of looks like him. I guess this would be the closest because he has short hair and it's a darker skin tone, but kind of like a mixed. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting, y'all. The one on the end. This one? He has facial hair, yes, but he hasn't always had facial hair. That doesn't look like him. He doesn't have long hair. Doesn't have a mustache like that. Too long of hair, in my opinion. That's literally like the only one that looks like him, I think. Black face on the end. This one? He does now, but at times he didn't have a beard. Remember, faces in the Baseball 9 stuff. I don't think that looks like Steph. Like, he doesn't have the glasses like that. Looks like Ice Spice. I'm thinking this one's probably the most like Curry, but we don't have the coins right now. So, do we go this one or this one to start? Once we get to the coins, I will customize it to probably, I'm assuming this one. Just because it's the short hair, kind of matches his style. I know it doesn't have facial hair, but it's a different skin tone kind of in between. But do we do this or do we do this to start? I'm just thinking, just go ahead and stick with what the default is in the first one here in the white one. And then once I get the coins, I'll customize them once we get the coins to do that. I think we just keep the first one since we'll be changing it anyways, so. Okay. I see a lot of you guys agree with that. Can't do anything else. All right. All right, it's almost 6:45. We got to get this game started, John. We got to get this thing started. Okay, I went ahead and customized my first recruited player to be Steph Curry. We obviously gave him number 30 because he wears number 34. Because he wears number 30 in the NBA. He shoots right, so I'm assuming he would bat and throw right as well. And then we're sticking with the default face for now because we only have 3,000 coins. But once we have enough coins, this is probably going to be the closest face to him. And we'll do that in a future video. And then anything else customizing we can't do because we only, again, have 3,000 coins. All right, we're about to start this thing, y'all. Let's get our batting order together. So he's our best batter all around with contact as well. With the highest speed, so we'll put him in probably, you know what, let's actually do him in leadoff. We want to give him as many at bats, and he's the fastest, so we might be able to steal with them. Let's probably throw, let's throw Gray in the 2. Let's keep B Ortiz, probably put B Ortiz in the 3. Bradley in the 4, because B Ortiz seems to be our best all around besides Steph. Let's see. Then we'll just go best after that. Contact. I'd probably rather go with Patrick. Yeah, put Thomas last. I think that's looking good, y'all. I think that's looking good. You like Curry in the 2? The reason I have Curry in the leadoff is because he has the fastest speed. And I like that. Baseball and everything says Curry is the one in basketball, obviously point guard. So he's one in baseball. I actually do like that. Put Thomas at 8. He's literally our worst batter. What we could probably do... You know what? Let's actually do that. I like that contact a little bit more, even though he has a little bit of power. I like Webster probably in the 8, actually. I just realized Patrick has a little bit better contact. I'd rather prefer that than the power at this point, that low in the lineup. So there's Steph Curry out in center field. And this is what our batting order is looking like in our first ever game with the final team. We put Curry in the leadoff because he's the fastest guy. In Baseball 9, everything in the chat mentioned that because his position is one as a point guard in basketball, it makes sense to put him as first in the batting order as well. And then let's see. Obviously, want to put Brown in the 1. Primary. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That looks good. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started? Getting our first game ever with the final team. Let's get hashtag ready if you guys are. Also, we are 4 likes off of 200. That is our next goal to get Miko his 3rd treat. If you guys are not like subscribed, we would highly appreciate it. Who can be the 200th like to get there? We are 4 off. You guys are just now joining, welcome, and we appreciate you guys being here. The start of the beginning of the end right here, y'all. Oh, we completed a mission. We'll take some gems right there. We'll take some gems. All right, we got the finalists right there. We got the Knights. Let's see who... We start off with the Knights, and I forgot this 50-game season. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, let's go ahead and condition Curry for sure. Ortiz and probably Brown since he's on the mound. Let's go ahead and recover those 3 for now. Everyone else is decent. Play mode, make sure we're all good there. Cool, cool. All right, let's do this thing. This is the beginning of the end right here. Our first game ever with the final team I'll ever create in Baseball 9, called the Finalists. We're back at Play Ball Park, and we got our ace on the mound, the 44 overall normal Brown. And if you guys remember, my first game ever in Baseball 9 with the Legends team, I lost my first ever game on Baseball 9 in general. My first ever game with the current team, I believe we went into extra innings and we won that. So in my first ever game with my teams, I'm currently tied at 1-1. Will I finish with a winning or losing record by either winning or losing in this game today? What are your guys' guesses? Do we win game 1 or not? Baseball 9 says no. Raku says win. Roman says win in a 6-7 walk-off. Was that the score I won with the current team? Because I know we walked it off, obviously, because I think it was tied and we went to extras. I know it was a close game like that. I don't remember if 6-5 or 7-6. And thank you guys for 200 likes. We appreciate that. Next goal is 250. We're 41 likes off of 250 to get Miko 4 treats on the stream. If we can get to 250, Miko will get 4 when we bring them out. Okay, here goes our first ever pitch with the final team in Baseball 9. Strike. And that comes in at a hot 86.1 miles per hour. A big difference from the 105 that we see in Royal 1 with my other teams. That's going to be an adjustment, y'all. All right, let's go with his next best pitch to 2-seam high and in.
Ball.
Ah, we don't get the call right there. You guys gotta remember, in a recent update, if it touches the zone, the blue can call it a strike now. It doesn't have to be more than halfway in like it used to. 1-1 count. Let's try that slider in on the hands.
Strike.
We get him to chase. He's in the dirt, baby. 1-2 count here to start in our first at bat. Let's try and get him away on the slider, get him chasing. We leave it in the zone, and it's gonna be a foul ball, thank goodness. We gotta remember, our control is not good. I probably need to get that a little further out. 1-2 count once again. Let's try the high inside cheese for our first strikeout ever with this team. 2-seamer, best pitch in on the hands. Doesn't swing the bat, not really high inside. We honestly have no clue where these pitches are gonna go with the bad control. But the first batter we ever faced with this team is a strikeout on the high inside cheese. All right, let's stick with it. Let's try a low outside.
Strike.
Beautiful. Scotty, thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate it. What's up, my man? Appreciate it. Let's try and go high outside. Oh, that's nowhere near where we wanted that. A wild pitch right there.
Ball.
All right, these are going nowhere where we want to. 2-1 count. I'm not liking this.
Strike.
All right, back to 2-2. 2-2 count. We're going to try the 2-seam low in on the hands. And we get him to chase. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start with this team. Brown is locked in here early.
Strike.
And we got him doing a 720 on that low slider. They're chasing, baby. I'm liking this. We're going to stay outside.
Ball.
Ah, can't get him to bite. I forgot these pitches have like no movement on them. All right. They finally get their first hit here with 2 outs. But that's okay. I'd rather come with 2 than with none. So there's our first hit we've ever given up with this team. Now let's try and get out of this first ever inning.
Strike.
All right, finally we get our first perfect pitch. That's good to see. That's good to see. Let's see if we can get it a little further.
Ball.
It doesn't chase that. Doesn't chase that. That's right down the middle. Thankfully, we get him to pop out to Ortiz, and he makes the play. It's not an error. And we have a scoreless first inning. Throw one middle. Oh, you'll see a couple of those today with the control. All right, the Knights got a 45 overall normal cruise on the mound. And we got Steph Curry leading this thing off for our first ever at bat. So he's not much of a power guy. With only having 40 power. You know what? We'll still swing away with him. Okay, first pitch. Let's see what happens. We're sitting fastball. We get it. And that's going to be in the gap. First pitch we ever see. It's going to be a leadoff double for Steph Curry, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Already got a man in scoring position. RBI opportunity for M. Gray in the 2 spot. Jumped on the first pitch we saw. That's what we like to see. All right. I'm trying to think. He doesn't have... He only has 41 power. We're going to just jump on it again. Who cares? You know what? Let's actually try and get this thing in. Let's try and drop this thing in. We're going to go contact swing here. Try to drop this thing in.
Ball.
Fork ball here to start. That ball does not move at all.
Ball.
2-0 count, baby. Is that going to fall in? Back-to-back doubles in the same spot here to start. And we are there to score our first run ever with the team. Make it 1-0. Another man in scoring position. RB opportunity here for B. Ortiz. Still no outs. Beautiful. And with B. Ortiz being a higher And with B. Ortiz being our highest power guy, we're just going to swing away with him right here. Probably not the best idea, but let's see. And that's going to be down the line for our third straight double here to start. 3 in a row. Make it 2-0. We couldn't have started this thing off much better, y'all. Man to score again. Another RBI opportunity for Bradley in the cleanup. And we turned this off, didn't we? Did we not turn? Yeah, we turned off the pitch location. I thought we did. You know what? Bradley has 43 power. With the way this is going, we're going to keep swinging away.
Ball.
Let's go, baby. His ERA is a 99. It's infinite right now, y'all.
Ball.
Still looking for our first home run, though. And that's going to be our first out. Probably should have contact swung, but you know what? It does the job. It moves him over to third, and now we have a sac fly opportunity here with 1 out. And that brings McGuire up. And with him only having 41 power, we're going to go contact swing right here. Just got to get it deep enough. And that's going to do the job. It's going to fall in for another hit. Make it 3-0 already. Now that brings up Richards in the 6th spot. Y'all, this is a beautiful start right here. We're going to go contact swing again. And with his speed, you know what? We're going to test this catcher's arm. I don't even know what the speed is of our base runner on first, but we're going to send him and see if he's out or not. This might not be a good idea, but oh well. Let's risk it for the biscuit.
Strike.
And he's in there. It pays off. We steal our first base. Honestly, should have swung at that pitch, though, right down the middle. But we got a man in scoring position once again. We get the fork ball, and we pull it down the line. They can't make the play. That's going to be another RBI double. Make it 4-0. Now that brings up Patrick in the 7th spot. And yeah, we're definitely contact swinging again. Bottom of the lineup, we're definitely sticking with contact swing.
Ball.
He gets us to pop up with a slider.
Out.
I think that's the first time we've really seen that pitch. We saw the fork ball. There's out number 2. Now that brings up Webster in the 8th spot. We were 1 away from being able to bat around in our first ever inning. Courtney C, thank you for the $4.99. She said, I'm calling it a Thomas home run. We shall see. You know what? With 40 contact and 40 power, we're going to swing away with Webster. Who cares?
Ball.
We chase the slider in, and that's going to end the inning. But not after we put up 4 runs. That's how we start this thing off, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. Red Fear, what's up, by the way? Also, we are 24 likes off of 250. The next goal to get Miko 4 treats. Can we hit it? All right, back to Brown, baby. Back to Brown.
Strike.
First pitch swinging. Okay. He's chasing already. He's chasing already.
Strike.
Got him chasing there. 0-2 count. High inside cheese with the 2-seam. He's on it. All right.
Foul.
That's not where we want it, man. That's the only thing. All right. Let's go back to our best pitch. Let's get him chasing low and away. He pulls it.
Ow.
A little line out to Ortiz. He's got the rock solid hands over there at the hot corner. All right. Let's start off with a slider.
Strike.
Kind of in the middle, but oh well. It's going to happen. Let's go back to it.
Strike.
Beautiful. 0-2 count. We're going to try the high inside cheese again. We're going to get it.
Strike.
And you know what?
Cheese.
It's rookie 3, so they're going to miss pitches down the middle. which thank goodness. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's start them off with the high outside force team.
Strike.
Bring in the heat. I mean, to be fair, yes, we're facing a 38 overall normal right now.
Strike.
Got him over top. Got him over top. 0-2 count. Can we make it back-to-back strikeouts?
Ball.
Ah, it's in the dirt. Obviously not where I wanted that at all. Let's try the low outside two seam. Dot that corner.
Foul.
I wanted in the corner, and it was literally up there. I literally put it down here, and it was up there. That's sad. Another 1-2 count. We're going to try the low outside slider again. Get it out of the zone. It's going to be a pop out to Bradley and a clean 1-2-3 inning for the first time. It's a good start here, y'all. It's a good start. Bottom of the second, we got our 9 batter, Thomas, leading this thing off. And we got a $4.99 donation from Courtney C. And they called it that Thomas is going to hit a home run right here. We shall see. And with that, we're going to power swing because of that. Let's see if we can do it. Hit our first ever home run with the final team.
Ball. Ball.
2-0 count. I'm liking this.
Strike.
Nice slider. I'm sitting fastball until 2 strikes, so that's fine. That would have been a foul ball or weak contact anyways. We tried to take it the other way, timed it up good, but we only have 40 power. Fly out for out number 1, and now we're back to the top of the lineup with Steph Curry, who led this thing off with a leadoff double. Can he do it again? He's only got 40 power. You know what? Let's just contact swing with him right here. That's going to fall in. Curry makes it 2 for 2. A double and a single now. Now that brings up Gray in the 2 spot once again. And with Curry having 48 speed, we're definitely stealing him. Is that going to fall in? That was a bad idea. That's going to be a double play because we stole. We should have just let it even though it was down the middle. That's how we end the inning, y'all. We're taking every pitch down the middle from here on out. Curry would have been safe, but sadly we hit a fly out. All right, let's get back on it.
Strike.
Thank you, Blue. Lead off single, little blooper, that's fine. Wanted that a little bit more out of the zone, but we can roll 2 right here. We just got doubled up. Let's double them up right here.
Ball.
That's nowhere near where I wanted that. Nowhere near.
Ball.
All right, come on.
Ball.
Okay, Brown, you're not throwing it anywhere where I wanted it. It's 3-0. This is not looking good.
Strike.
All right. We're behind 3-1. I'm a little nervous here.
Strike.
And they steal, and he takes second. Come on, Thomas. He's got that noodle arm behind the plate. Now they're in scoring position. There goes the double play opportunity. Full count, though. Let's finish this off with a strikeout. Or right down the middle, but you know what? We'll take the line out.
Safe.
There's one. Thunder thighs. Y'all are killing me in chat. Okay, what's up? Oh, goodness.
Strike.
First pitch strike. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that.
Strike.
Oh, we get the call from Blue. 0-2 count on a generous call from Blue there on pitch 2. Let's get him chasing a little further on the slider. And we dot the corner for a strikeout. Make it 2 outs, baby. Can we get out of this with no runs? Blue is paid. Hey, technically that's a strike in real life, so. He's on top of it. Swing at the first pitch. And that ends the inning after giving up the leadoff single and steal. We hold him scoreless once again. Bottom of the third, we got B. Ortiz leading this inning off. We're power swinging, baby. Who's going to hit our first home run if we hit it today? Get your guesses in the chat. We get the extra base point pitch, but it's going to be a fly out straight to Boyd. I was not expecting to see that this early on. Now that brings up Bradley in the 4 spot. What, 43 power? We'll power swing with him. Back of the middle, we hit it hard, and it's going to be right to Boyd, back-to-back plays. Got to get a little more underneath that. Now that brings up McGuire with 2. And when we having 41 power, we're going to contact swing.
Ball. Ball.
Come on. Think he's scared. McGuire, I'm disappointed. That was right down the middle, and you couldn't even get it out of the infield. Quick 1, 2, 3 inning for us right there. All right, let's get back to it.
Foul.
He was sitting on the slider. Good to know. Good to know.
Ball.
Don't get him chasing right there. Gamer Gang, what's up, by the way?
Strike.
Got him chasing. Beautiful. Making my life easy. 1-2 count. Let's try the high inside cheese again. And we get him chasing. He goes out of the zone. And there's another strikeout. Make it 5 already on the day.
Strike.
All right, come on. Those first pitch strikes are key.
Strike.
He's chasing again. Another 0-2 count. Can we get him chasing the slider out of the zone?
Ball.
All right, that wasn't even close. High outside, 2-seam.
Ball.
That close, y'all. Look at that. That close to being a dot. All right. Let's stay outside again.
Strike.
And we got him looking. Strikeout number 6 already.
Ball.
There's a chase there. Not a first pitch strike. I'm not liking this. I don't feel good about this at bat.
Strike.
All right. He didn't swing at that right down the middle. Thank goodness. It's right down the middle and he missed it. Thank God he's a 39. 1-2 count. We're going to try the slider in on his hands. And we got him chasing and we strike out the side for the first time. What a start here for Brown. Look at this, baby. So inspirational. Bottom of 4th, we got Richards leading this inning off. All right. All right, now we can't get out of infield. I was a little bit late on that. I'm starting to get concerned. Will 4 runs be enough to win? Now that brings up Patrick here with 1. There we go. Back of the middle. We finally get another base runner here with 1 out again.
Save.
Kevin, what's up, by the way? Now that brings up Webster in the 8 spot again. Bentley Collins, number 15 catcher. Okay, okay. Let's see. Did we steal last time with him? No, we didn't. He only has 41 speed. We're not going to push that. Make it back-to-back hits. It gets just over Thompson's head.
Save.
First and second, man in scoring position once again, and that brings up D. Thomas in the last spot. Can the first home run be a 3-run shot from him right here?
Strike. Ball.
Back-to-back sliders, okay. He's gonna walk the bases loaded. Come on. Oh no, he gives a pitch.
Out.
Sadly, it's gonna be a line out, but thankfully it was not a double play. And that is all good because that brings the top lineup back up with Steph Curry. He's 2 for 2. Can he make it 3 for 3 and drive in his first run?
Strike.
Can Curry start the 2-out rally? And that's not going to score a run, but that's going to be another hit. He is now 3 for 3. We got bases loaded here with 2 outs. And that brings up Gray. You know what? We're going to power swing and try and hit a grand slam for our first ever home run with this team. You know how legendary that would be? He's only got 41 power, but I believe in him.
Strike. Ball.
Is he going to walk or run in, though? That's the question.
Strike.
Ooh, he catches the zone. That was a good pitch. All right, we got our first 2-strike count. We're fighting. We're going to contact swing now. And ball 3. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a full count right there. I forgot. Got ourselves our first full count. We were fighting for the first time today. Contact swinging. Is he going to walk or run in? And he walks or run in. All here with 2 outs. And now that brings up our highest power guy in B. Ortiz. Our best shot at a grand slam.
Strike.
All right, thought that was gonna be a little low.
Ball.
Here's ball 1. For a second, I thought with the way it came off the bat, it was at least gonna go over the head and be out. If we got a little more underneath that, that would have been gone. But sadly, that ends the inning. We took it the other way, just not enough underneath it. Didn't have the launch angle. He hit it hard though. It had the power on it.
Strike. Strike.
Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. It honestly makes life a lot easier in these early leagues when you can't control, when you get those calls now. Let's try it inside. I wanted that almost hitting him, and it was in the zone. All right. See if I do that again. And we got him to chase the high inside cheese once again. As long as we get out of the zone, we're fine. They're chasing. Also, we are 12 likes off of our next goal of 250 to get Miko 4 treats. Can we get there? If you guys haven't liked forever, I'd appreciate it.
Strike.
Dotting that corner with a slider, baby. Dotting it. Stay low.
Strike.
Beautiful. Let's bring the slider into the hands.
Ball.
Doesn't chase. That's fine. You know what? Let's try the high outside slider.
Ball.
Doesn't chase. Okay. 4 seam. Dot the low outside corner.
Strikeout.
Never mind. It's right down the middle and he doesn't swing. I'll take another strikeout. 1 strikeout away from double digits here already.
Strike.
Goodness gracious, man. Talk about dotting.
Ball.
All right, all right.
Foul.
That was right down the middle. Nowhere near where I wanted it. Another 1-2 count to strike on the side for back-to-back innings and strikeout number 10 on the day.
Ball.
Does not chase. 2-2 count to strike out for strikeout number 10 and to strike on the side for back-to-back innings. Let's try the 2-seam in on the hands.
Ball.
All right. Carlson's worked it to a full count. He's not chasing. For strikeout number 10 and to strike on the side back-to-back times. We're going to try the inside slider. Does it not swing? Strikeout number 10. We strike out the side for the second straight inning. 6 straight Ks. All good, Kevin. All good. Bottom of the 5th. We got Bradley leading this one off.
Ball.
Work ball low. And we'll take a leadoff single, baby. It falls in. I'm liking it. Now that brings up McGuire. And with 44 speed, I think he can steal right here. I don't care if this is down the middle. After what happened with the double play last time, I'm not trying to do that again. Now he's in scoring position, still no outs. Do your job, McGuire. Having 43 contact, we're in contact. Beautiful. Ah, and he hit it too hard. Sadly, it's straight to him. One out now, and that brings up Richards. Again, we're going to stick with contact. And the fork ball gets through. And they're going to send him. You know what? I'm letting the CPU do it. I don't care. And that's an RBI single. Make it 6-0. Continuing to pad the lead, and now that brings up Patrick. And they finally go to the bullpen and bring a 34 overall Normal Lee. This is going to be interesting. First pitch swinging. Sadly, it hangs up too long. Couldn't get enough in the gap. 2 outs now.
Save.
Now that brings up Webster with 2. That slider is going to be down the line. That's going to be a 2-out double. Is that going to send him home? No, they're going to keep him at second and third.
Save.
Another chance to clutch up with 2 outs here. Brings up Thomas in the 9 spot. Still looking for his first hit. Ah, I thought that was going to be it. That might have been down. I don't know if that left fielder would have got to it if it was on the line. We tried to take it the other way. It's just foul again. 0-2 count. We're fighting. And thank you for the 199, Courtney. Let's go, Thomas. Let's try and get a hit for Courtney right here. And Thomas just can't get it out of the infield. This hit is coming, y'all. 2 close foul balls.
Ball.
All right, we need to get back to first pitch strikes.
Strike.
Top of the 6th, Brown is now in the orange. I'm going to let him go until he gets in a situation. We're also 1 strikeout away from pizza now.
Strike.
1-2 count. Let's do it. Get him chasing the 2-seamer away.
Strike.
And we dot the high outside corner for strikeout number 11. Everybody get hashtag pizza in the chat because everybody just got free pizza. Now that brings up Boyd, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Let's give him the sombrero right here.
Strike.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to get that high outside, and that was right down the middle. Instead of a sombrero, he gets his first hit. 1 out, though. Man on first. We can roll 2. I'm going to give Brown another batter or 2 at least.
Strike.
Bullpen will be coming for sure after this inning, maybe this inning. We'll see how Brown does with this situation.
Ball.
He's getting tired, y'all. On the ground. I'm glad we left him in because we got the double play, and that is going to do it for Brown's day. 6 scoreless inning, only gave up 3 hits and had 11 Ks. That's how you get this thing started. Everybody get hashtag Brown in the chat. Shout out, baby. Bottom of the 6th, we got Steph Curry up again, leading this thing off. He's 3 for 3. Can he make it 4 for 4?
Ball.
BNF Outdoors, what's up, by the way? Also, 5 likes off of 250 to get Miko his next treat of 4. 5 likes away. Can't we get there? Who's going to be the 250 like? And thank you, Stitch GT, for the 99 cents. I appreciate it.
Ball.
Let's see. Cutter slider. Okay. They both move the same way.
Ball.
Inside, baby. 3-0 count. I'll take a leadoff walk.
Base
And there's a
on
leadoff
ball.
walk. Man on first, and now that brings up Gray. And with 48 speed, we're stealing them, and we're not swinging this time.
Ball.
And he's going to be in there easy.
Safe.
Man in scoring position again now. No outs. RB opportunity for Gray. It's contact swing. And sadly, it's straight to him again, but that's going to move him over to third. He does the job.
Safe.
Steph Curry is now 90 feet away. Sack fly opportunity here for B. Ortiz.
Ball.
Yes, there is no mercy in rookie. And thank you guys for 250 likes. I appreciate y'all. Just got Miko's 4th treat.
Foul.
Ooh, we were a little bit early on that. I'm glad we were, though. We were a little on top of it. And B. Ortiz hits the first home run ever with the final team in our first game. A 2-run shot. To make it 8-0. Sadly, he couldn't do it with the Grand Slam opportunity, but we'll take it, y'all. Everybody get hashtag bomb in the chat, our first ever. Now that brings up Bradley. Thought that was gonna be back-to-back, but that's gonna be a double in the gap. I'll take another man in scoring position.
Save.
I'd say let's get to 10 to mercy, but there's no mercy rule in Rookie League. And now that brings up McGuire.
Ball.
Sadly, it's going to be a line out.
Out.
There's 2. Thought he was going to catch that, but it fell. Now that brings up Richards.
Ball.
Yeah, there's a reason Thomas is in the 9 spot. He's definitely not our best batter. I'm wishing I had power swing right there, but I'll take that exclamation point pitch because it gives us another RBI double to make it 9-0.
Safe.
We're clutching up with 2 outs once again. And now that brings up Patrick. Back-to-back hits. First and third now, still 2 outs. Can we keep this inning going? That brings up Webster.
Ball.
Yeah, 2-out rally, baby. Let's see it. And Webster just makes weak contact right there. But I'll take 3 more runs. Top of the 7th, it's time to finally go to the bullpen. And since we're up by a lot, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge and go with our lowest overall bullpen guy, Franco. Let's see if Franco can hold him down.
Strike.
Well, when they're chasing like that, I'm liking that.
Strike.
Okay. 0-2 count. Let's just go 3 straight forkballs. We get him to pop up, baby. Franco comes in and gives us an immediate out. Antonio, this is a brand new team called the Final Team. We just started in this stream.
Ball.
Oh, yeah, we're never throwing that pitch again. That was pretty brutal.
Ball.
We could have gotten the call right there. Technically, it touched the zone.
Ball.
I was just praising Franco. Now I got a 3-0 count. This is not good.
Strike.
3-1 count. We're behind. Franco, come on.
Base
And he
on the
walks him.
balls.
The overall's getting to us now.
Strike.
All right, they're chasing finally. They're chasing. We're going to try the slider again. I don't like it, but
Ball.
I mean, that's nowhere near.
Foul.
Let's go. Let's go. 1-2 count. We're going back to the forkball again.
Ball.
A little bit too far. 2-2 count. I mean, forkball, double play would be beautiful. Or a strikeout. We'll take his first strikeout right there. Another chance at a sombrero.
Strike.
Potato Boys, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Also, if you donate $4.99 or more, you can become a member for the same price. Cancel anytime and unlock badges, emojis, and much more as well. Just letting you guys know. All right.
Strike.
We're going to go back to the fork ball low and away. We got him to chase. Franco strikes out. Back-to-back batters after giving to the hit. And another scoreless inning with our worst pitcher on the team. Bottom of the seventh, we got D. Thomas leading this thing off again. You know what? We're going to power swing with him, baby. Y'all want to see a home run? You know what? No, we'll contact swing. Let's just get him a hit. Then we'll go for the power swing. That's his second foul ball down the right field line. My boy can hit. Come on, man, just straight it out.
Strike.
Man, that was a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. Fighting with two.
Ball.
Finally, Thomas keeps it fair. He's fouled it off down the right field line twice. Hard hit. And he'll take his first hit as a double with no outs. Man in scoring position. Everybody get hashtag Thomas in the chat. Now that brings up Curry again. They go to the bullpen once again and bring in Caro this time. You know what? Let's go for the fences with Curry to get his first home run maybe. He doesn't have a lot of power. Let's see. And sadly, it's going to make us get our first out. But to be fair, his first ever hit was with power swing. He does the job anyways, moves him over to third. Sack fly opportunity now for Gray. Let's contact swing here. I thought we were going to be underneath that. Instead, we're on top of it. We blow the sack fly opportunity to make it 10. Now that brings up B. Ortiz, who's homered. And the last at bat for our first ever homer with this team and of this game. Can he do it again? And no, we chase the slider in. Hard hit, but sadly straight to the third baseman. And we can't do anything with the leadoff double from Thomas. We wasted it. Silver Bar, this is a brand new team we just started called the Final Team. It's the final Baseball 9 team I will start. And finish. And well, let's keep Franco out there.
Strike.
He's on top of it. There's one. Franco's impressing me right now. Gonna be a fly out to Webster. He hit it hard, but Webster can move out there and left. 2 quick outs.
Strike.
All right, I thought we gave up our first home run and run, but it's off the wall, thankfully. It stays in the park. Franco, I need you to give me one more out. Right to Ortiz, and he throws him out of 2. And Franco gives us another scoreless inning. Bottom of the 8th. We got Bradley leading this thing off. You know what? With 43 power, we're going to go for the fences. Just a little bit too much underneath, but Cervantes drops it. The first error we've seen. We'll take a base runner. Honestly, couldn't have been an easier play, but I'll take it. And now that brings up McGuire. Let's go ahead and steal with them for fun. I don't care at this point.
Ball.
44 speed, and he's in there once again. Another runner in score position, RBI situation. That's going to get down. Let's go. The CBU's going to send him. Let's see if he's going to be safe. And he's in there. Make it 10-0. We finally did it. Now that brings up Richards. And we're going to steal again. Beautiful. That actually works that time. It gets down, and now we got runners on first and third.
Safe.
With another sack fly opportunity here for Patrick now. Make it 3 straight hits. That's going to get through. Bad route. And we're going to send him home. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. And he's in there, baby. It scores 2. Make it 12-0. Now that brings up Webster. And they go to the bullpen once again. And bring in a 38 overall Norma Avila.
Ball.
Much better start than our first 2 games with the Legend and current teams. Another hit. We keep pouring them on right now. Still no outs, and that brings up Thomas again. Sack fly opportunity. And sadly, that's not going to be no play. Another error. They just cannot get an out. They could have 2 already. They're melting down here. In our last inning batting, and now that brings Curry back up at the top of the lineup. We're going back to contact swing.
Ball.
And sadly, that's going to be a line out.
Save.
All right, there's our first out, and now that brings up Greg in. A contact swing home run for the first time with the final team. Gray with the 3-run shot. Let's go, baby. And now that brings B. Ortiz back up. 16-0 game. What a mercy ruled by now.
Ball.
I thought we just made it back to back. We're just underneath it.
Out.
There's our second out finally. Now it's down to Bradley, our last chance to get some more hits and runs.
Out.
And they finally make a play. He catches out in right field. And that does it most likely for us batting. Top of the 9th. We got a 16-run lead. We're going to see if Franco can finish this thing off.
Ball. Ball.
Come on, Franco. I need strikes, baby. Patrick with the diving play. Let's go. There's one. It may be rookie 3 and everybody's normals. But that's what I'm talking about right there.
Strike. Strike.
Little 0-2 count action.
Ball.
Almost dome him right there. Let's go back to the forkball, this time inside. Ooh, he was sitting it. Okay.
Foul.
Okay. You know what? Let's try the high outside. Somehow he makes contact. That was even out of the zone. You know what? That's fine. A 1-out hit. We can roll 2 again to end this.
Strike. Ball.
Come on. Thought he just homered. If he waited back, that was gone, y'all. That's our worst pitch. 1-2 count. We're going to try the forkball low and in. Strikeout. There's 2, 1 out away from getting our first up with the final team. Franco is in the orange. You know what? That's going to do it for him. I want to try and preserve this shutout. We're going to bring in Valdez, our next lowest overall. I need you to give me 1 out, buddy. 1 out.
Strike.
He's chasing the changeup. I like it.
Strike.
Back goes flying. 0-2 count. Let's go change up a little bit further. Can we get him chasing? And we dot the corner, baby, to end the game. We complete the 16-0 shutout. And what a performance here to start with the final team in the first game. You guys got to remember, my first ever game of baseball now with the Legend team, I lost. My first ever game with the current team, we won in extras in a close game. Our first game right here was by far our best, a 16-0 blowout. And it turns out Gray gets the MVP, I believe, on the 3-run shot, right? For the 3-run shot. That does it for this first video with the finalist team. How you guys feeling after that one? I was wondering if it was gonna be a close game. We came out ready and prepared on that one. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Not quite done yet. We're gonna bring out Miko, and I will complete missions based on everything. I did see that. I'm gonna complete them. I'm gonna be simulating the next video you see with this team / stream will most likely be the Rookie 3 Championship, and we'll probably have enough recruit tickets to recruit a player or two by then as well. Just letting you guys know. That's gonna do it for this one. Hope you all enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's switch this thing over. Let's go get Miko. So we hit 260 likes, y'all. I appreciate that. That means we got Miko 4 treats. At 100, he came on stream and got a treat, and every 50 likes after that. So 152 and 250, he got more treats. So I'm gonna go get Meeksters, give him a treat, and then we're gonna call it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. The beginning of the end again, y'all. The beginning of the end. Remember, this is the final team, y'all. Final team. All right, he's ready for his treats. We got him. No, let me pick you up real quick. Let me show you the screen. Oh, he's getting so big, y'all. He is getting so big. He turns 8 months on Tuesday, September 2nd. Time has flown. All right, sit. We got 4 treats right here, everybody. We're gonna try this again, okay? We're gonna try this. Jake. All right, there's one. Easy. Good boy. Jake with the other paw. Oh, on the first try. 2 for 2. Miko's showing off on stream today, baby. All right, let me move this too. That's better right there. Down. Down for treat 3. He is 3 for 3, y'all. Miko is showing off, baby. He's never actually done this like this before. He's literally just saving this for stream for you guys. All right, back to sit. Oh my goodness, he's locked in. Last treat. I'm gonna put it on the floor and I'm gonna tell him to stay. Stay. Go. Y'all, 4 for 4. That's literally the best he's ever acted in his life. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so proud of that dog. It's been a lot of time and effort trying to get him to obey. Oh, I'm proud of you, buddy. Oh. Everybody give some shout outs to Miko, and he's literally licking my mic right now. Everybody say goodbye to Miko. He was showing off today. See y'all later. He got some slobber on the mic. A little nasty, but. Thank you, Car Wash Channel, for the $1.99. Just saw your donation. What breed is the dog? English Springer Spaniel. And his name is Miko, M-E-E-K-O. He has so much energy. Plus, you throw the puppy energy on top of it. He's a lot, but you know what? I love him, and he's a fun dog. Okay. That's gonna pretty much do it, y'all. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys again for all your support on this new team right here. Like I said, it's the final team I'm doing. We're going all out. You guys, we're gonna have fun. And we have 21 leagues left. 21 leagues left. Play it through one more time. So you guys are awesome. And yes, he is barking. I think he wants more treats. I actually think he wants me to come down. He's heard me this whole stream. He likes us all to be together. And so it's tough on him when my wife's downstairs and I'm up here and he can hear me, so. You guys are awesome. All right, we're gonna call it a day. Thank you guys for everybody who just watched the stream, everybody who liked the stream, everybody who donated as well. Never required, but I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. And that's gonna do it. We will see you guys in the next stream. I don't know when. It's probably gonna be sometime next month. I don't know when for sure yet, but I will definitely have to be back on the stream with this team eventually as well. Probably sometime next month for sure. Yeah, we got Labor Day coming up on Monday. Everybody have a good weekend and a safe Labor Day as well. Have fun, but stay safe, be smart. And I'm trying to think what else. Video for this will be up tomorrow. Evening, most likely at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, like normal. So look forward to that if you guys would like to check out the video of this. So you guys are awesome. Like I said, have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Baby, you make me feel so light.